Hi there, this is Astrologer DK Brainerd with your exclusive astrological forecast for the month of March, brought to you by Empower Radio, empowerradio.com, empowering you. Okay, the big news at the beginning of the month is that Mars returns to direct motion. Mars, which is the planet of energy, ego drives, aggression, the warrior, anger. Mars has been retrograde since mid-December, and Mars finally returns to direct motion on March 10th. It's going to take a few more days for Mars to really sort of pick up speed, but after the middle of the month, we're really going to see our energy come back, and I think that we'll find this to be a very welcome shift in energy. As Mars retrograde doesn't happen that often, approximately every 2 years. But when it does, it can be experienced as very uncomfortable. Mars wants to be out there slaying dragons, and when you coop him up and sort of keep him inside, he tends to sort of start a lot of emotional, that's not good. It can be useful, good to help us recognize where our emotions are blocked up, where we're holding on to resentments, where we maybe need to practice a little forgiveness, where we're blaming somebody else or even blaming ourselves rather than taking action. The problem with Mars retrogrades is that when you're experiencing it, you can't seem to do anything about it. So hold that thought, take care of yourself, figure out what you need to take action in and where you need to get your energy moving, and after the middle of the month, you will find that you have the energy to do that. The Sun moves into Aries on March 20th, which signals the start of the astrological year, also the beginning of spring in the Northern Hemisphere. And the Sun's also going to really ramp up that energy, so we become much more outer focused. First half of the month with the Sun and Jupiter, also Mercury in Pisces, there is a much more dreamy kind of inner focused, intuitive feel, and you might want to take the first couple weeks of the month and as much as possible allow yourself to drift, allow yourself to float. Meditation obviously better than drugs or alcohol for doing this. Pisces wants to get high, and connect any way possible. But the more consciousness we bring to that, the better results we get. And new moon in Pisces on the 15th, the new moon conjunct Uranus. It's a good time to let go of addictive patterns and become aware of what are the sort of escapist tendencies that we have that are keeping us from really aligning with our authentic self and allowing our authentic self to come through into the world. The Sun is conjunct Uranus on St. Patrick's Day. Not a good day to get wasted and be out of your head. Sun-Uranus can be very volatile, shocking energy. Usually not, we usually don't suffer from Uranus transits unless we're repressing our true self or we're being absent from our consciousness in some way. So, in fact, a lot of Uranus energy going on this month, and that's going to bring some surprises, some sort of shake-ups, but these can be beneficial, especially if we're aligned with what we're really here to do. And then the month ends with a full moon in Libra on the 29th. Full moon in Libra wants everything to be in harmony, and so that full moon is going to show us where we're in balance, where we're out of balance, especially where relationships are concerned. But that full moon also does activate the ongoing Saturn-Pluto square. So, take things with a grain of salt. Turn off Fox News or, CNN, the kind of things where you're just getting this endless drumbeat of doom and gloom, because that's not all there is to the world. And, our job is to be aware of what's happening in the world, but also tune in to what's highest and best in ourselves and really connect with each other, and let's create something better. And I do believe that as the month goes on, we're going to find the energy to do just that. This is Astrologer DK Brainerd saying, may you go with the stars.